Imagine reaching into your pocket, pulling out a penny, and realizing it's worth thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 1970 Lincoln penny, one you might have tossed aside, could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. But here's the catch, only a select few know exactly what to look for. And if you don't, you could unknowingly give away a fortune. Stay with me, because in the next 10 minutes, I'll reveal the exact details you need to determine if you are holding a rare gem, or just another ordinary cent. Every day, people unknowingly let go of coins that could change their lives forever. Just last year, a collector found a rare 1970 penny in their old change and sold it for over 5,000 at an auction. Now, ask yourself, could you have already spent one of these valuable coins without knowing it? Don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll never make that mistake again. Quick zoom in on a regular penny with text overlay. Nope. This isn't it. Then dramatic zoom to a rare version. This is what you want. The difference between an ordinary penny and a life-changing one? It's all in the details. Let's break it down. Here's where it gets exciting. The rarest and most valuable 1970 Lincoln pennies have unique wearers and characteristics that make them worth thousands. Let's go over the top 3 things you must check for. Look closely at the inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." If they appear doubled, you may have struck gold, literally, the small date versus large date rarity. A small date version of the 1970 penny is significantly rarer than the large date. The K. The sedum in 1970 should be level with the annula and not raised higher. Some of these coins have a weak or misaligned mint mark due to errors at the Denver Mint. If you see anything unusual, it's worth getting your coin appraised immediately, and here's the kicker, while some of these coins are worth 500, others have sold for over 10,000 at high-stakes auctions. That's why knowing what to look for is crucial. Because if you spot one, your financial future could change instantly. But there's one more factor that could make your coin even more valuable. And most people have no idea about this. Here's the secret most collectors won't tell you. Condition is everything. Even a rare 1970 penny will only fetch a fraction of its potential value if it's scratched, worn, or damaged. That's why proper storage, grading, and authentication are key. Get it professionally appraised. Experts can confirm its authenticity and condition. Check recent auction sales, see how much similar coins are selling for. Store it properly. You use coin holders to prevent damage and preserve its value. And here's the deal, rare coin values are skyrocketing, and serious collectors are actively buying them. But opportunities like this don't last forever. The market changes, and demand shifts. The biggest mistake you can make: ignoring the potential hiding in your spare change. Imagine what you could do with an extra 5,000 or 10,000 or more. A simple penny could be your stepping stone to wealth. So, here's what I want you to do right now. Check your coin collection, search your spare change, and see if you're holding one of these rare 1970 Lincoln pennies. And before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more rare coin secrets, and drop a comment if you've ever found a valuable penny. Who knows? Your next comment could be about the coin that changed your life. Imagine holding a simple penny in your hand. Now, imagine that very same penny being worth thousands of dollars, maybe even more. Sounds unbelievable. Well, it's happening right now. What if I told you that the 1970 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny could change your life? Some of these rare pennies are selling for insane amounts at auctions, and the prices are skyrocketing as collectors fight to get their hands on them. The big question is, do you have one? And if you do, how much is it really worth? Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal could turn your pocket change into a small fortune. But you have to act fast, because time is running out. Now, before we dive into the jaw-dropping numbers, let's unravel the mystery behind this seemingly ordinary penny. Most pennies minted in 1970 came from Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But here's the kicker, the Philadelphia Mint didn't mark their coins with a mint letter back then. So how is a missing mint mark special? The answer lies in the details. Certain errors, unique features, and the overall condition of the coin make all the difference. Some of these pennies, especially in near-perfect condition, are fetching thousands at auction. The problem? Most people have no idea they're sitting on a hidden gold mine. Still think a penny can't make you rich? Tell that to the guy who cashed in a simple Lincoln cent for over $0.000. Bet he's not complaining about spare change anymore. Alright, let's talk numbers. The value of these pennies depends on three key factors: rarity, demand, and condition. If you have a 1980 no mint mark penny in circulated condition, it might be worth a few bucks. Not bad. But if yours is in mint or near mint condition, collectors are willing to pay thousands. Just last year, one of these pennies in pristine condition sold for over $7.000 at auction. And get this, some experts predict prices could go even higher. But there's something even more shocking. A specific variation of this penny could be worth, well, let's just say, you might want to check your change drawer now. So, what should you do if you think you have a valuable 1980 no mint mark penny? Here's your game plan: look for sharp details and signs of doubling. The fewer scratches, the higher the value. A certified grading can multiply your coin's worth. But here's the deal, you're not the only one on this treasure hunt. More people are becoming aware of these rare coins, and the competition is heating up. If you sit on this information, you might miss out on the biggest payday of your life. And before you go, I have one last secret to share with you. There's another Lincoln penny from the 1980 that's worth even more money. But most people overlook it completely. If you want to know what it is, stick around for my next video, because trust me, you won't want to miss this. Now, if you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the next rare coin that could change your life. And if you think you have a rare penny, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your story. Your spare change could be your ticket to wealth. But only if you act now. Until next time, happy hunting. Imagine holding a simple, everyday penny in your hand only to realize it's worth thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1980 Lincoln penny could be hiding in your coin jar, waiting to change your life forever. But how do you know if you have the jackpot penny? And more importantly, what should you do next? Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal could turn the penny coin into a massive payday. Before we dive into the mind-blowing values of these rare pennies, let's take a quick step back. Have you ever thought about how many people unknowingly spend rare coins on a cup of coffee? It's like tossing away a winning lottery ticket. The 1980 Lincoln penny is no exception. While most are only worth 1 cent, a select few have collectors willing to pay thousands for them. But why? What makes these coins so special? Picture this: you walk into a cafe, order your coffee, and hand over a penny worth $0.000. The barista smiles, gives you back your change, and you just tip them a small fortune without knowing it. Ouch. Don't let that be you. Alright, here's where things get serious. The 1980 Lincoln penny is valuable due to several rare errors and misprints. Some have double the obverses, others have missing letters, and a select few are made of a unique composition. Collectors and investors go crazy over these. But how do you identify the ones worth thousands? Here are the top 3 signs your 1980 penny might be worth a fortune. Look at Lincoln's face, letters, and numbers. If they appear slightly doubled, congratulations, you're holding a treasure. If the design seems misaligned or cut off, chaching. Collectors love these oddities. Some 1980 pennies were accidentally struck on copper planchets instead of zinc. If yours is significantly heavier, you might have hit the jackpot. But wait, what if I told you there's one even rarer variation that could be worth over $10,000? Stick around, because I'll reveal it in just alright, the moment you've been waiting for. There's a rare 1980 penny with a wide M reverse variation. The letters E and M in America are spaced farther apart than normal. Sounds minor, right? But to collectors, this is gold. In high-grade condition, this penny has sold for over 10,000. Imagine paying off debt, upgrading your car, or taking a dream vacation, all thanks to a single penny. So, what should you do if you think you have one of these rare pennies? First, grab a magnifying glass and check your coins. Then, get them professionally graded. And most importantly, never sell your rare pennies to just anyone. There are collectors and auction houses that will pay top dollar. Remember, time is money. Every day, more of these coins are found, meaning the market could shift. The best time to check your collection is now. Who knows, your next penny could be your path to financial freedom. Want to know if you have even rarer coins worth 6 figures? Check out my next video where I reveal the hidden gems hiding in plain sight. Click here before someone else beats you to it. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more money-making coin secrets, and comment below if you've ever found a rare penny. Your story might just inspire the next big collector. We're diving into the shocking truth behind the 2017 mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent coin that collectors are desperately searching for. Could you have one of these in your home right now? Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot this rare penny and how it could change your financial future forever. First, let's talk about what makes this particular 2017 Lincoln penny so unique. While millions of pennies were minted in Denver in 2017, not all pennies are created equal. Some of these coins contain rare errors and minting anomalies that make them extremely valuable. Collectors and investors are offering thousands of dollars for these rare coins, but why? Well, certain errors, like double days, off-center strikes, and misaligned lettering, can make a simple 1-cent coin worth a small fortune. You're at a coffee shop. You buy a latte and casually toss your change into the tip jar. Little do you know, you just give away 5,000 for free. Let that sink in. So, how do you know if you have one of these rare pennies? Here's what to look for. This means the lettering on the front of the coin looks slightly doubled. Check Lincoln's face, his eye, or the inscriptions like "In God We Trust." If they appear blurry or shadowed, bingo, you've got a winner. If your penny looks slightly misaligned or the design is pushed toward one side, it could be worth thousands. Look between the penny and Liberty. If you see a tiny raised bump that looks like an extra eye, congratulations, you just hit the jackpot. But wait, before you go digging through your spare change, there's one more error that is so rare, it could make your penny worth over 10,000. I'll reveal that in just a moment, so keep watching. Now, let's talk about the market value of these 2017 pennies. Depending on condition and error type, they've sold for anywhere between 500 and 10,000 at auction. Just last year, a collector paid 8,000 for a single misprinted penny. And prices are only climbing. Alright, so you've checked your change and maybe, just maybe, you found a rare 2017 penny. What now? Before you start celebrating, you need to get your coin authenticated. Send it to professional grading services like Pigs or Nick to confirm its rarity and condition. A well-graded penny can fetch double or triple the price. Once verified, you can list your coin at coin auctions, eBay, or specialized numismatic firms where collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar. Don't just sell to your local pawn shop, they might lowball you. And here's the kicker. More of these rare 2017 pennies are still out there, sitting in jars, piggy banks, and even in your pocket. But they won't stay unnoticed forever. As more people learn about them, prices could skyrocket, or disappear completely as collectors snatch them up. So, don't wait. Check your change, search your old coin stash, and if you find one, get it authenticated and sell it for big money. And before you go, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment if you think you've got a rare penny. Who knows? Your next cent might just be worth a fortune. Imagine holding a simple penny in your hand, just a tiny copper coin worth only 1 cent. But what if I told you that very penny could be worth thousands of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. Some rare 2017 Lincoln pennies are fetching unbelievable price, and you might be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. Pause for effect. Now, before you rush off to check your piggy bank, stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'll reveal exactly what makes these pennies so valuable, how to identify them, and how you can cash in on one of the most unexpected coin treasures of our time. But be warned, collectors and dealers are scrambling to get their hands on these coins, so time is running out. Quick zoom in of a 2020 penny with a red rare stamp flashing on the screen. Could you be holding one of these rare gems? Let's find out. The story of the 2020 Lincoln penny is one of unexpected fortune. You see, not all 2020 pennies are created equal. Some have critical minting errors or unique features that drive collectors wild, turning them from pocket change into payday gold. It's like finding a golden ticket, but instead of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, you get a massive payday. And here's where it gets really interesting. In recent auctions, certain rare variations of the 2020 Lincoln penny have been selling for upwards of 5,000, even 10,000. So what's causing these insane prices? It's all about scarcity, demand, and errors, and trust me, you'll want to check your pennies for these telltale signs. Here are the key factors that make some 2020 pennies worth a fortune, and you're going to want to check yours ASAP. Some 2020 pennies show a fascinating doubling effect, especially around Lincoln's lips, and the date. If you spot this, congratulations, you might be holding a 4-figure coin. Another jackpot error. An off-center strike. If part of Lincoln's face looks cut off, this mistake makes the coin incredibly rare and valuable. And finally, some 2020 pennies have a Vost mint mark, where the D is weak or completely missing. Collectors love these oddities, and they're willing to pay big money for them. So you've checked your pennies, and maybe, just maybe, you've found a rare one. Now what? Here's how you turn your discovery into cold, hard cash. Before you get too excited, get your coin verified. Take it to a professional grading service like Piggy or Pennies to confirm its rarity and condition. A higher grade means higher value. Next, consider selling your coin at a reputable auction house like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. These places attract serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar. And one more thing, beware of online scammers trying to lowball you. If someone offers you 50 for a penny worth 5,000 van the other way. Cliffhanger, but wait, before you cash in, there's one more secret that could make your penny worth even more. Now that you know the secrets behind the 2020 Lincoln penny, what are you waiting for? Go check your spare change, your old coin jars, and even that couch cushion you haven't looked under in years. Because every second you wait, someone else is cashing in. Want more insider tips on finding hidden treasures in your spare change? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Your next penny could make you rich. Imagine reaching into your old coin jar and pulling out a penny that could be worth thousands of dollars. Sounds crazy, right? But what if I told you that an ordinary-looking 1970 Lincoln penny without a mint mark could be the key to unlocking life-changing wealth? Yes, that little copper coin sitting in your drawer could be a hidden fortune. But here's the catch, most people don't even realize what they have until it's too late, so, how do you know if you have the right penny? And more importantly, how much is it really worth in today's market? Stay with me because, by the end of this video, you might just be sitting on a goldmine without even knowing it, but act fast because the value of rare coins is rising, and collectors are hunting for these gems as we speak. Let's dive in. First things first. Why is the 1970 no mint mark Lincoln penny so special? Let's break it down. Back in 1973, the U.S. Mint was producing pennies at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Normally, Philadelphia minted pennies don't carry a mint mark, which isn't unusual. But here's where it gets interesting. Certain batches of these 1973 no mint mark pennies were struck with an ultra-rare error, a flaw so minor that most people overlook it, and that's a huge mistake. Because some of these error coins have sold for over 10,000 at auction. Now, let's be honest. Who knew that 1 cent could be worth more than a first-class trip to Hawaii? Or even a brand new car? Crazy, right? But it's true. So, what should you be looking for in your 1973 penny? Let's get into the details. Alright, let's talk value. You're probably wondering, What makes one of these pennies worth just a few cents while others sell for thousands? Here's what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. The most valuable 1973 no-mint mark pennies have specific errors like a double die obverse, DO, weak strike, or off-center printing. If you spot a doubling effect on Lincoln's face or the letters, congratulations, you might have a jackpot coin. Collectors and investors will pay top dollar for pennies in mint state, MS, condition. If your penny looks brand new, with little to no wear, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands. The fewer high-grade 1973 pennies that exist, the higher the price collectors are willing to pay. And here's the kicker, fewer and fewer of these rare pennies are showing up at auctions, meaning values are only going up. But wait, what if I told you there's an even rarer variation that's even more valuable? Stick around, because I'm about to reveal the hidden secret that could turn your penny into a life-changing payday. Here's the moment you've been waiting for. There's a super rare version of the 1973 Lincoln penny that's worth an absolute fortune. Some coins have been discovered with a special proof-like strike, a glossy, mirror-like finish that makes them stand out. These proof-like 1973 pennies have sold for well over 15,000. Imagine finding one of these in your pocket change. That's the kind of discovery that turns an ordinary day into a legendary one. So, what should you do next? Check your pennies now. Go through old piggy banks, coin collections, or even that jar of spare change sitting in your car. Look for errors and mint condition. If you think you have a rare penny, get it professionally graded by a service like Pennies or Pennies. Subscribe, stay updated. Rare coins like these are increasing in value, and you don't want to miss your chance to cash in. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss another valuable coin tip. Remember, time is money, literally. These rare coins won't be around forever, and as collectors snatch them up, their value will only skyrocket. So don't wait, check your change now. Who knows? The next time you reach into your pocket, you could be holding thousands of dollars in your hands. What if I told you that a simple penny, yes, a single copper coin, could be worth thousands of dollars? And what if I told you that this very penny might be sitting in your pocket, tucked away in an old jar, or hiding in your grandparents' attic? You're about to find out why collectors are paying insane amounts for a rare 1973 Lincoln penny. But before you check your spare change, let me warn you, if you miss out on this information, you could literally be throwing away a fortune. So, why is this penny so special? The 1973 Lincoln cent was minted in Denver, but a rare few have critical errors that make them incredibly valuable. These errors aren't just minor imperfections, they're game changers for collectors. One of the most sought-after varieties is the double die obverse. In simple terms, this means the coin's design was accidentally struck twice, causing slight overlapping in the text or Lincoln's profile. Sounds small, right? Well, collectors would pay up to 10,000 for this tiny mistake. Imagine if making a mistake at your job got you a huge paycheck instead of a reprimand. That's the magic of coin collecting. Alright, let's talk numbers. A regular 1973 penny in average condition. Just 1 cent. But a rare double die version in pristine condition. Auction houses have recorded sales of these coins for upwards of 8,000 to 10,000. And in some cases, even more. Just last year, a collector sold a high-grade 1973 Lincoln penny with doubling for an eye-watering 12,000 at auction. Now, imagine finding one of these in your change. What would you do? Alright, now let's get practical. You don't need fancy equipment to check your pennies, just a sharp eye and maybe a magnifying glass. Here's what to look at the date and mint mark closely. If you see doubling, you might have struck gold, well, copper gold. Don't have a magnifying glass? No worries, just borrow your grandpa's reading glasses and look super serious while inspecting your coins. And check for unusual markings, misalignments, or off-center strikes. Step 3. If you think you have a valuable coin, don't clean it. Cleaning can destroy its value. Instead, take it to a professional coin grader. Now that you've got a potential treasure, where do you sell it? Online platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and professional coin dealers are your best bet, but be smart, get your coin authenticated first to maximize its value. And here's the best part, you could be sitting on not just one, but multiple valuable coins. So before you cash in your change at the bank, take a closer look. Your future wealth could be hiding in plain sight. Want to discover more valuable coins? Click here for the top bit pennies worth a fortune. Now that you know the secret of the 1968 penny, don't let this opportunity slip through your fingers. If you found this valuable, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and share this video with someone who might have a hidden fortune in their pocket change. What if I told you that the penny sitting in your coin jar, tucked away in a drawer, or even lost between your couch cushions could be worth thousands of dollars? That's right, one simple 1994 Lincoln penny, if it has no mint mark, could be your golden ticket to a life-changing fortune. But here's the catch. Pause. Most people have no idea what to look for, and they end up spending or tossing away a small fortune without even realizing it. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to identify this rare penny, how much it's really worth in today's market, and most importantly, how you can cash in before it's too late. Excited ton? Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's rewind for a second. How did this rare penny come to be? And why is it so valuable? In 1994, the US Mint produced billions of pennies. Most of them carried a small letter indicating where they were minted, either a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. But a tiny fraction of these pennies were struck with no mint mark at all. This error occurred at the Philadelphia Mint, and while it might seem like a small mistake, it's a big deal for collectors. And here's where it gets even crazier. Some of these error coins were struck with a double die, which means the lettering and design appear slightly doubled, making them even rarer and even more valuable. Now, quick question: when was the last time you actually looked at your pennies before spending them? If you're like most people, probably never. But after watching this, you'll never see a penny the same way again. Alright, so let's talk numbers, because this is where things get really exciting. How much is this little copper coin actually worth, the standard 1994 penny? Just 1 cent, but a 1994 no mint mark Lincoln penny in pristine, uncirculated condition. Hold on to your seat, because auction records show that some of these rare coins have sold for up to 10,000, even 20,000 in perfect condition. That's not a typo. That's thousands of dollars for a coin most people overlook every single day, and it gets even better. Even if yours isn't in mint condition, collectors are still willing to pay hundreds, or even thousands, for a well-preserved piece. So before you dismiss the change in your pocket, take a second look. You could be holding a jackpot at this point. You might be thinking, okay, so now I have to go crawling under my cuffs looking for pennies? Well, if there's a chance you're sitting on a 5-figure payday, wouldn't you? Chuckle. Now that you know what to look for, let's talk about how to cash in. Because trust me, you don't want to sell this for a fraction of what it's worth. First, check your pennies. Look for a 1994 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the details carefully. If you spot anything unusual, such as doubling on the lettering, you might have a true gem. Next, if you think you've found a winner, do not, I repeat, do not clean the coin. This can destroy its value instantly. Instead, place it in a soft cloth or coin holder to keep it safe, then, get it authenticated by a reputable grading service like piggy. These experts will verify your coin's authenticity, and assign it a grade, which can dramatically increase its market value. Here's where it gets urgent: the demand for rare pennies is rising fast. Every year, more collectors enter the market, and prices skyrocket. The longer you wait, the harder it will be to cash in. So, if you have one of these rare coins, don't let it sit in a jar collecting dust. Turn it into cold, hard cash. And before you go, what if I told you there are other pennies out there worth even more than this one? Yep, that's right. Some rare Lincoln cents have sold for over 6 figures at auction. Want to know which ones? Be sure to check out my next video where I reveal the top Lincoln pennies that could make you rich. And remember, fortune favors the informed. So hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin secrets, and start checking your change today. Who knows? You might just become the next lucky collector to cash in big. What if I told you that the small, ordinary-looking penny sitting in your coin jar right now could be worth thousands of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. A 1973 Lincoln penny, just 1 cent, could be your golden ticket to wealth. But here's the catch: most people don't even realize they're holding onto a fortune. Are you one of them? Stick with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal how a simple penny could change your financial future forever. Let's rewind the clock to 1973. Gas was 39 cents a gallon, the Watergate scandal was shaking the nation, and the Denver Mint was busy striking millions of Lincoln pennies. But not all pennies were created equal. Some of these coins contain hidden errors and unique characteristics that make them worth thousands today. A single mistake at the US Mint could make you rich. Alright, enough suspense, let's break this down. What makes certain 1973 pennies so valuable? And more importantly, do you have one? Look for doubled letters in Liberty or In God We Trust. These errors can send the value skyrocketing to over $0.000. If the design is shifted off-center, you could be looking at a payday worth hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars. Coins graded in 65 or higher. You're in for a big payday. Some pristine 1973 pennies have sold for over $7.000 at auctions, but here's where it gets even crazier. Some collectors and investors are willing to pay premium prices for these rare pennies because they're disappearing fast. That means the window of opportunity is closing. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, there's a shocking twist. I'm about to reveal the biggest mistake that could cost you thousands if you're not careful. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Imagine this: you finally find a rare 1973 penny in your collection, and you cash it in for a life-changing amount. But then, you hear this gut-wrenching: a man in Ohio sold a rare penny for just $10 only to find out later it was worth over $10,000. Can you imagine that feeling? That's why knowing the right way to sell your coin is just as important as finding it. Grab a magnifying glass and check your 1973 pennies for the rare errors I mentioned. If you think you have one, don't rush to sell. Get it professionally graded by pegs or research recent auction prices and connect with reputable coin dealers to maximize your profit. And if you want to discover even more hidden treasures in your loose change, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because we've got more coin secrets coming your way. Oh, and before you go, there's another penny out there, worth even more than the 1973. Want to know what it is? Check out this next video right here. It could be the most important 5 minutes of your life. What if I told you that a single penny from 1973, yes, just 1 cent, could be worth thousands of dollars today? And the craziest part? You might have it sitting in a jar, buried in your couch, or lying forgotten in your pocket. But there's a catch. Not all 1973 pennies are valuable. Only a rare few hold the power to change your life. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, and how to turn a simple coin into a gold mine. But hurry, the clock is ticking. Prices are rising, collectors are hunting, and opportunities like this don't last forever. Ready to find out if you're sitting on a fortune? Let's dive in. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Back in 1978, the US Mint produced hundreds of millions of pennies. But some of them were different, mysteriously missing the tiny mint mark that tells you where they were made. See the difference? That little letter, D for Denver or S for San Francisco, is gone. And if your 1978 penny doesn't have a mint mark, congratulations. You just might be holding a jackpot. But don't get too excited yet. There's more to the story. Here's where things get insane. Recently, some of these rare 1978 mint mark pennies have sold for upwards of $5,000, even $10,000. Imagine finding one of these in your spare change. Instant life upgrade. Pay off a bill, take that dream vacation, or even start your journey to wealth. But why are collectors paying so much? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. Most pennies wear down over time, But if yours is in top shape, known as mint state condition, it's like striking oil. Collectors and investors will pay big for a flawless, high-grade specimen. So before you go throwing your pennies into a coinster machine, maybe double check. You could be accidentally giving away a small fortune. Now here's where you need to act fast. The market for rare coins is heating up, and these pennies are becoming harder to find. Every day, more collectors are searching, more sellers are cashing in, and prices are climbing. If you wait too long, your opportunity could vanish. So here's what you need to do right now. Go through your piggy banks, check your old jars of change, even dig into that drawer of forgotten coins. Look for a 1978 penny without a mint mark. If you find one, get it professionally graded ASAP. It could be the smartest financial move you ever make. Whoa. But wait, there's another rare penny from the 1970s that's worth even more money. Want to know what it is? Click the next video, because this one is a total game changer.